Do I dare? Thanks, Spike. Do I dare do it? Do I dare? You know what? I think I do. Fuck it. Okay. So, before I roast him, I just want to say that from 2016 to 2019, one of my idols on the YouTube lefty channel circle was Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore was someone who I genuinely looked up to. He was one of the people who inspired me to care about politics. And back when he was a lefty, he kind of helped me to fight from a left wing perspective, and it was him and it was Kyle Kulinski who really kind of showed me that when you fight for change, a lot of the time you can get it done. That being said, in 2020, a few months after he left the Young Turks, Jimmy Dore kind of had to switch a little bit. I don't know exactly what it was, but he stopped kind of posting about left-wing ideas. He supported Tulsi Gabbard's run for president of the United States over Bernie Sanders, and he literally said that the reason that he did that was because because Bernie didn't go onto his show. And so Jimmy Dore was so butthurt that Bernie Sanders didn't go onto his show that he went and supported Tulsi Gabbard. And live on his show, Tulsi Gabbard basically said that she didn't support Medicare for all. And Jimmy Dore went to bat for her. He basically defended her against all of the critics, and he has never called her out for that. But yet, see, that's the thing, because towards the end of 2020, Dore started this whole force the vote bullshit. But my whole take on what he was doing was that, yeah, you know, to the casual viewer, it seems like he's being noble, and it seems like he's really fighting for these causes. But what I came to realize is that Jimmy Dore does not fight for noble causes. Jimmy Dore just tries to create metadrama within the left circle. He claims to be a leftist, but he's only in the left to destroy the left. That's what he's in it for. And so Jimmy Dore started this whole force the vote thing, attacking AOC, attacking Ilhan Omar, attacking Cori Bush, because they didn't want to, or because there was a vote in the House of Representatives that could have stopped Nancy Pelosi from becoming Speaker of the House. And Jimmy Dore got it into his thick skull, tiny mind, but thick skull, that having that blocking Pelosi's nomination for Speaker of the House was going to be able to stop, or was going to be able to propel a Medicare for all bill forward. That was what he claimed to be thinking. And so when I was watching that, I genuinely thought that he was being noble, and I thought that he was, like, you know, caring about the people, and that he wanted to get something done for the people. But then I went back and I saw that Tulsi video, and I was like, wait a second. So basically, dude is out here claiming to care about Medicare for all, but he defended someone who basically was advocating for a public option and never, ever, ever tested her on it. Ever. And so, you know, that's kind of where I was starting to be like, oh shit, you know, maybe Jimmy Dore is not as much of a leftist as I thought that he was. And I still supported him. I still rocked with him. But then I realized that his channel wasn't growing. It was stuck at like 495 subs, or 495,000 subs, right? That was where he was stuck at, okay? And all of a sudden, I'd say around like April 2021, right? Dore started talking about COVID vaccines. And he basically became an anti-vaxxer. And so he got a whole new slew of people who were like the fringe MAGA people on his side. And then, in no uncertain terms, Dore defended January 6th. And defended the Proud Boys, defended the Boogaloo Boys, and basically downplayed, what happened on January 6th. And so, that was when I knew, like, okay, Dore's now a right-winger. And you know what? That's fine, you know? But then he gets mad at he gets mad at people and says that anyone who disagrees with him is a right-winger. So that's the thing, though, is that, like, he's pretending to be a leftist, but really now he's a right-winger. And he never told you guys, the Doreites, how he got that giant-ass mansion, did he? And sorry, Jimmy, I don't want to have to air your dirty laundry out here. I don't want to have to expose you like this, but you never got back to me. So I figured if I can't debate you and tell you this to your face, I might as well say it in a video that's gonna get like 10 views, and hopefully your Dorites see it, and then you see it, and then you react to me. But yeah, so Jimmy, you want to tell your people how you got that nice mansion of yours? I'll wait. I'll give you till the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5, 3. Alright then. Alright. How do I explain this? Okay. So, Jimmy Dore talks about how, and look, he's right when he says it, that, politicians shouldn't take money, and that basically it's a bad thing. No shit. Okay. But he claims to be a fighter for the truth, right? He claims to be someone who is against the establishment and is just trying to be a truth teller. Jimmy. You didn't tell your people how you got your $20 million mansion, did you, buddy? Alright, Dorites, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Jimmy took $20 million from pro-Syria lobbyist groups, and he spent that on his mansion. That's the truth. And I hate to have to burst your Jimmy Dore bubble, but the guy that you claim is a fighter for the truth is a liar and a grifter. And I mean, the dude sells like Let's Go Brandon hoodies on his site for like $50 fucking. And I mean, he sells hoodies of himself for like $40, and they're not even good looking either. They're fucking ugly looking. But that is beside the point. So I mean, Dore never. So back to the story. So Dore never called out Tulsi Gabbard for basically dropping Medicare for all. Then she went on to Fox News, and she was basically talking about how she wanted to pass anti-trans legislation before she left Congress. And so Jimmy Dore, who claims to be a leftist, never called her out for that. And then it's funny to me, I noticed this. When Biden did his one good thing and pulled out of Afghanistan, Jimmy Dore was nowhere to be fucking found. Nowhere to be found. He didn't give Biden even an ounce of credit. Not even an ounce. When actually, say what you want about Biden, he actually deserved it. For that one particular thing that he did right, Jimmy Dore was nowhere to be found. He was nowhere to be seen. And anyone who praised Joe Biden for pulling out of Afghanistan, Jimmy Dore just called them all. He called them a Biden bro. But Jimmy, you claim to be anti-war and anti-imperialism, but then when Tulsi Gabbard goes on to Fox News and basically advocates for going back into Afghanistan, you don't say anything. You didn't say anything about that, did you? That was close to a year now from when she said that. So you claim to be anti-war, and you claim to be pro-Medicare for all, and you claim to be pro-trans and pro-gay, but yet when someone who went onto your show is basically against all of the things that you claim to stand for, and then you don't call her out on it, that means that you agree with her because you didn't say anything to call her out on it, because you still want access to her. Because you are also someone who chases access of politicians. You are the same person that you claim that everyone else is, Jimmy Dore. You are a fraud. You are a liar. You are a right-wing grifter. All of your audience is fucking MAGA, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just claim to be a right-winger. Do not tarnish the reputation of the left, of Secular Talk, of the Humanist Report, of Vosh. 3 people who have stood up no matter what and have stood for their principles. You claim to be a leftist, but you're not leftist. You are a right-winger. You are a Trump supporter. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But just own it, bro. Just own it. Just own it. Just be real with us, okay? You support the Republicans. Just be real with your people, Jimmy, so that whatever is left of your left-wing base can just dip, and we won't have to watch you anymore. Just stop pretending to be a progressive and just admit that you are a conservative. Just admit it, bro. Just admit it. There's no shame in admitting that you changed your views. Dave Rubin did it. Why can't you do it? Michael Tracy did it. Why can't you do it? Just admit that you changed your views. Just admit that you changed. Just admit it. One thing that I am is I'm honest. And if I ever lie, I'm done. And if I have to be the truth teller against you, Dore, then I guess that's what I have to be. And I will keep making videos about you until you debate me, and we can hash this out person to person. And to your little off-brand version of you, Jackson Hinkle, listen, dude, you're not a leftist either. So just, stop pretending to be one, and just admit that you're a right-winger, and that, Jimmy, your whole audience is now right-wingers. And there's proof of that, because whenever you talk about something that's anti-cop or that is pro-illegal immigrant or pro-abortion rights, your audience turns on you and says that they don't like you anymore. So just be real, Jimmy. Just be real. Stop grifting to try to galvanize both sides so you can make the most money off of these poor people who you are screwing out of every dollar that they have. Okay? Alright. So, with all that being said, Jimmy, I'm waiting for your email back, and I see you tomorrow, bud. Peace.